Ashok Rao. Ashok Rao, welcome to TV Asia.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here.
Well, you hosted this wonderful fundraising event today, and which kind of taught us what's happening in the political scene for Indian Americans. And what inspired you to host this?
Well, I think the Indian American participation in the political process is far below what it should be. We represent almost 1% of the population of this country, maybe 2% of the wealth of this country, and we have 0% representation. In Harris County alone, we have no Indian American who's ever made it into public office. So I think if our community needs representation, we need to do something to get it done.
And what are your thoughts about Ravi, the candidate?
Ravi Sandill is a wonderful candidate. He's a candidate that I think we should be grooming for even much bigger office than the judge position that he's running for, potentially Congress or Senate eventually. He's a very competent young man, a wonderful lawyer, great temperament, and he has good judgment. He's running against a fairly weak Republican incumbent who has been rated by the Houston Bar Association as the worst judge in Harris County. So he should have a good shot at unseating her. Typically in an election, 70% of all the votes are done by straight ticket. If you're voting for Obama, you pull a Democratic ticket, and everybody who's on the ballot all the way down through Senate, Congress, county, city, all the Democrats get the vote. But it's that 30% that don't vote straight ticket that's important.
Okay.
They are the ones that make the difference on some of these down ballot races. Down ballot meaning below President and Senate and Congress. So what we need is for people who, even though they might be, say, Republican, who are Indo-Americans who favor the Indo-American cause, to vote for a Ravi Sandill down ballot. So they can vote for a McCain, they can vote for John Cornyn, they can vote for a Pete Olson if they want, even if they're not voting straight Democrat, but yet vote for Ravi and Ashish down ballot for judge.
Hello, with me is Ravi Sandill, the guest for today evening. Ravi, welcome to TV Asia.
Thank you.
Tell us, you're running for judge.
Yes, I'm Ravi Sandill. I'm running for judge in Harris County for the 127th Civil District Court. I'm going to be on the ballot this year as R.K. Sandill. I'm a down ballot candidate on the Democratic ticket. The court that I'm in is a countywide race. We handle issues such as property cases, taxes, medical malpractice, personal injury, and matters like that.
How did it all inspire you? A little about your background.
Well, you know, my parents are immigrants. They both immigrated from India to Canada. They married in Canada, where I was born, and then moved to Philadelphia. And after being in Philadelphia for quite some time, my dad joined the U.S. military. So I'm a military brat. I've grown up all over the country and all over the world. Spent a lot of time here in Texas, but went to high school in England. Did all 4 years in England, and then came to the University of Texas at Austin. For 4 years, graduated there with a BA in government, and while I was there, I interned at the White House, and I did some White House advance for President Clinton and the First Lady. After leaving the University of Texas, I went off to the University of Houston Law Center, where I got my JD, and after leaving there, I went on to be a briefing attorney, which is basically a law clerk at the First Court of Appeals here in Houston. So, you know, being inspired by my dad, who's got over 26 years of public service to this country, I've thought that, you know, that's something that I want to do. And after being at the Court of Appeals and getting an appreciation and developing a passion for the law, I believe that after practicing 7-8 years in Harris County, that the next logical step is to become a district court judge, to use my talents for the people of this county.
We are here today at the residence of Ashok Rao, who's hosted a fundraiser for you. And I remember interviewing the Consul General of India, Mr. S.M. Gawai, and he said that Indians should participate in political activities, and you're doing that. How has the Indian community supported you?
The support has been immeasurable. It's you know, the fact that, you know, I'm looking to become the first Indo-American judge in the state of Texas, district court judge, I think has propelled the community to throw their support behind me, regardless of their political leanings, Republican, Democrat, or Independent. I think the community needs qualified individuals to hold elected offices, and especially when you're looking at the third largest county in the country, it's important that we have people in positions of power that can help assimilate us and help show that, we are a part of this community, we deserve to be represented, and, we're here to stay, and we're a force to be reckoned with.